Welcome back to Asinine Radio, a weekly podcast where we talk about music, and, well, that's pretty much it. So, let's go!
Did you hate early?
I think I did.
I think you did too. It was really.
I can't hear the music. So I thought I had the timing down, but it was. And then I had lost it, and then it was this whole thing. It was
like a good 2 seconds before it even hit.
Because I was like dee 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 boom boom boom. And I was like, oh fuck! And then I lost it as I was mid boom boom boom, and then
boom boom boom. It sounds just like that. Anyway.
It does.
This is Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into our Fearless beer review. We get into the vinyl stuff we picked up, stuff we've been listening to. Jeff's new record store, Desert Grooves Records in Chandler, Arizona. And then we wrap it up with some new music and other happenings in the music world. My name is Tyler. And way out there, hundreds of miles away, is Jeff. While you're listening, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Give us 5 stars and 5 stars only. All the social media is at Asinine Radio. Check it out, and that's all I got for the morning intro. So let's jump right into the Fearless beer review. So what do you got today, Jeff? Go.
Is there ever a point when you're just like spewing things from that pie hole in your face that you just think like I should probably stop at some point?
I just black out. So.
Same here. I'll tell you that much right now. I don't want to think about it. I have,
and you know what? The intro is not even that long. Like when you listen to other podcasts and shit. Like their intros are like 4 minutes long.
They're fucking like 4 minutes long, and there's like setup to it, and there's like fucking ads, and there's.
Mine's 20 seconds. I mean,
and that's still too
mind
long.
You, our ad is like, if the ad even plays, it's like 40 seconds, I think, 45 seconds, and then you have to listen to my boring intro. So, anyway.
Oh, are you done? I thought you were.
What do you got?
Going.
I'm waiting for you. What do you got?
I have something I've never seen or had. It's Sam Adams. It's called Flannel Fest. Have you heard of Flannel Fest?
I have not heard of Flannel Fest.
So it's got like the, it just looks like the Scottish like kilts, the Argyle pattern colors, right? The blue, the dark reds, and the oranges. Yeah. But it's a Munich Dunkel. So I don't know. I've never even seen this before. It's 5.2, 20 IBUs. It says cozy and smooth.
Do you like Dunkels?
Dunkels. I don't know. I think.
I feel like.
I don't even know. What is a dunkel?
Dunkels to me have like a very kind of dry, dusty taste to it.
Negra Modelo is a dunkel. A Munich dunkel. Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
Look at that.
But I guess the other dunkels I've had have been very kind of dry. But Negra Modelo isn't. It's not a dry beer.
No, I mean, no, it's not dry. But if that's like the go-to dunkel.
What, is this in a variety pack or what?
No, this was just a little sixer.
Okay, a little sixer.
Little sixer dunkels.
All right,
stupid word.
It's a really dumb word. I don't like it. So I have one from a local brewery, Beechwood Brewery, located. They have a place in Long Beach, Huntington Beach, I think Garden Grove as well. This one is called Stratolite Orbit IPA. This is fairly new. I've never seen this one before. Really cool label though. Has a very 1960s futuristic look. And it's 7.1 ABV, 60 IBUs. It's 1 pint, one Britland pint. I think it's a Britland pint. So I don't know. Pours out a nice clearish golden color. I'm excited to try this because Beechwood always puts out good beer. Never had a bad beer from Beechwood. Just like Brewery X. Never had a bad one. But you ready to start?
Yeah, here we go.
Start sipping.
Oh, good tink. Good tink.
Man. Wow. Wowzer. All right, what do you think of your, what was it?
Dunkel.
Flannel plan? Flannel plaid? What is it?
Flannel Fest.
Flannel Fest.
Flannel Fest.
Okay. What do you got?
Flannel Fest. It is now that I look closer, I do see the Negra Modelo being being a Munich Dunkel. A smoother one. This one's a little bit more aggressive. This one's a little bit
like a bite,
like breadier almost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Or
Yeastier.
Not really yeastier. More like bready, like caramelly.
Okay.
Do you say caramel or caramel?
I say caramel.
Do you really say caramel?
I do say caramel.
You're an idiot. That's just oh God.
Is that the douchey way of saying it?
It is. It is caramel. Oh, you're so.
It's like spelling theater with RE instead of ER.
Depending on what I'm doing, I will do the RE.
I always do the RE.
Like if I'm
it's
being
so
annoying.
pretentious though.
Yeah. Well,
It's so
knowingly.
pretentious.
Yeah. Maybe I will start saying caramel then.
But I genuinely do say caramel. It's not like I don't know. I think it sounds better. It sounds more like what it actually is. You know what's that? What is that term called? You know where the word sounds like what the word. How do you even say that?
The word sounds like what it is.
Yeah, like
molasses.
There's a yeah, like when you say molasses, you visualize it, even just the way you say it.
Well, you
Like
visualize the molasses just sort of spilling out of your mouth. So
there's a term for that, but I can't remember what it is.
you know, I go out of my way too to also say coriander. Like whenever I can, I rarely use the word cilantro. I'd always call it coriander just to be.
I didn't even know that was I did not know that was the proper term.
Well, coriander is like they're the same thing, but coriander is like the seed, the balls, like the little seed part. And when you plant the seed and it grows into like the cilantro. But it's the same fucking thing.
That's true.
But I call it coriander. I said, do you even like chopped coriander for the tacos?
Oh my
What the fuck are you talking about? Very stupid.
That is really dumb.
Anyway,
Really dumb.
back to my flannel fest, okay?
Yes. What do you got? Your dunkel.
My Dunkel. I mean, this is just another example of Sam Adams making way too many beers, but they're all at least pretty good. And this one's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Go back to it.
I would do it once a year. Much
Once
like
a year.
I do.
Well, I mean, you
a
did
lot
buy
of,
a sixer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, 3 for me, 3 for friend of the pod, Sloan, who's in California right now. But yeah.
What the hell is he doing in California?
He's installing. I guess he's taking off a roof at his parents' house. So he bought himself some roofing boots. He bought himself a roofing shovel, and he's out there taking off a roof. Yeah, dude. I don't ask those kind of questions, so that's what he's doing.
A man who has no proper coordination
No,
doing. Oh my! I don't under.
falls off bicycles constantly.
I can't imagine slowing up on a roof or even able to get up on a roof with a ladder.
I told him over and over. I said, dude, you should not be on any roof because if you get hurt, like how are you gonna get home? You are gonna be. If you break your leg, you're stuck at your parents' house for fucking weeks.
Yeah, that's true. I hope he's not drinking while he's up there too.
No, he probably won't even drink the same day he goes up there. Super paranoid.
Oh man, Sloan is one of a kind.
One of a kind.
One of a kind.
Yeah. Flannel Fest. I give it a 2, honestly. It's pretty good.
2 out of 3. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have our world famous 3-point rating system where 3 is a perfect beer, 2 is a good beer you're going to continue to drink, 1 is a bad beer but give it a shot, and 0 is a drain pour. Not a bad rating. Not a bad rating for
the Sammy Adams.
All right, my Beechwood Stratolite Orbit. This is really good. This is excellent. It has a little bit of a bite. It's not malty at all. It's not super hoppy. It's just like it's a perfect balance of the hops and everything, and it finishes with this like really nice orange taste, like just a really juicy orange. This is good. This is probably the best beer I've had from this brewery, hands down.
Oh!
Like this might be the best beer I've had in a long time. This is excellent. Stratolite Orbit. I wish I had a 6-pack of it, but no, this is fantastic.
Damn.
So I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give this a perfect 3 out of 3.
Whoa!
It's that good. It's really good. Yeah, 3 out of 3 for me for this Beechwood beer. But like I said, Beechwood, they put out really good beers. Never had a bad one, and this is definitely the best. Definitely the best. That's good. And it's crazy because it has that fruity finish, but it doesn't. It's not a hazy, so it doesn't. don't know. It's weird. It's a really, really weird beer, but it's excellent. So 3 out of 3 for me.
Okay.
So awesome. We go with the Fearless Beer Review?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on to the vinyl stuff.
Yep.
Stuff we've been listening to, stuff that we got this week that's new, that we wanted to bring to the pod. We used to normally play these songs, or some of the songs that we talk about, but we can't do that anymore. Copyright.
Spotify's a little bitch.
Yeah, it's true. So if you do want to listen, there's a link to the Spotify playlist in the description of this episode. You can go listen along you can go listen to the songs while you're listening to us. So let's get into your stuff. What do you got this week, Jeff? Go.
All that tahini got me glicking. These are all upgrades, except for one. One's actually 2 are not upgrades. I shouldn't say that. So yeah, pretty much I'm just upgrading my catalog still because we're getting cool shit in the record store. Desert Grooves Records, huge shout out. The first thing here is actually an older one, and I've had it a couple times, and then I just decided nobody else is getting it, no one deserves it, so I'm just gonna take it home for myself. And that is After the Gold Rush, Neil Young's third record.
Yeah,
third, the Money Bird. And then this is a special pressing because it's a Canadian pressing, so that already kind of makes it cool because we're in the midst of Canada season, actually the end of Canada season. And Neil Young is Canadian. And this is a special black label pressing of After the Gold Rush. And as far as I can tell, this is the only time that this is the only pressing that has the black labels, the black reprise labels. And I guess via Discogs, it says that this specific pressing plant used up a bunch of these black labels just because they had them there for whatever reason, and then moved on to the blue mono ones or to the tan one that we know is the normal reprise label. So it's pretty rare, pretty rare.
That's cool. That's so cool.
And the best part of it is this is fucking just absolutely mint. This is never been fucking played. Nobody ever played this. I've never
How's the
seen
jacket?
The jacket's near mint, but the record, I swear, dude, is just fucking stone cold mint.
Wow, you got lucky with that one. God damn.
Yeah. I've never seen a black label like this. And minimum, this is going online for $80. So pretty good. It's just cool because it's so unique.
It is. That is. I wish I had it.
I offered it to you. You didn't want it.
I'm not going to want to drop $80 on it. That's just silly.
Well, we had it for
plus
40.
My copy is really clean. My copy actually is really clean. I actually got it from David, your buddy David, who owns the store with you.
Look at that.
So,
you showed up.
Yeah, but what I was gonna say is, so on the playlist, I just realized why you put Annie Lennox's version of After the Gold Rush.
Yeah.
On there because Neil Young's not on fucking Spotify.
Yeah.
And the Annie Lennox version is not good.
It is not.
I did not enjoy that at all.
Because it's one of the most popular covers of that song. And it's
I don't get it.
It's
very 80s.
It's whatever's. But yeah, dude, Neil Young's not even on Spotify, little bitch. What a whiner. I don't know, for a guy to be in the 60s and at Woodstock and be an advocate for just free speech and fuck the man and literally, dude, come on. Taking your stuff off Spotify? Right? Come on.
I mean, but then you also got to respect the guy for following through with it.
Petty child. That's what he's being right as, a petty child.
Yeah, I give it another year and then it'll be back on Spotify.
Silly boy. Do I sound normal?
Yeah, you sound fine to me.
Okay.
Why?
Okay. There's a little microphone insignia on the top of my MacBook. It's orangish, yellowish.
Yeah, mine is there too, and I've never seen it, but I think it must be the new update. Yeah, it must be the new update.
Okay.
Because mine's there too, and there's no issue with mine. Yeah, that was the first thing I noticed when I plugged in my mixer.
Why is that? Why would you even put that there? It was.
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
Whatever.
I do not know.
Stupid.
But
that's stupid.
That's dumb.
You're dumb. He's dumb. Ryan's dumb. Super regional. The next thing I got a couple, actually 2 upgrades and a new pickup. I'll do the new pickup first. So this is my favorite jazz musician, Stan Getz, and he's saxophone. I think he plays tenor sax, But the new one that I picked up is a live album by him. It's called Stan Getz at Large. It's 1960, and it's a double
Prime,
LP.
baby.
This is right before the Bossa Nova craze. This is before he helped introduce Bossa Nova to Americans. This is just cool as a cucumber, dude. And this album and Stan Getz in general, like a lot of times I don't think I can pick up, because I've listened to Kind of Blue by Miles Davis a lot. Like I know those songs, but like I still don't think it's not my favorite era of Miles Davis. And a lot of the stuff that if you play me in Miles Davis from the 60s and didn't tell me it was him, like I wouldn't know it was him because I can't pick up on his nuance. But Stan Getz, I can. I really can. I can pick up on what he does and how he plays the saxophone.
But is it a fair comparison because Miles Davis plays the trumpet?
No, because they're
two pretty different instruments.
But it's not about the instrumentation or the instrument itself. It's about how they're playing the instrument. And I can pick up on there's way more like popular jazz sax players.
Saxists?
Saxists?
I don't know. I don't know. What is the plural?
Saxophonists? That sounds weird. There's way more people that play the saxophone that are crazy popular than there are like the trumpet. And I don't know. Like it could be elevator music or it could be Miles Davis. I honestly would not be able to tell the difference. But I'm pretty confident now that I can tell the difference between like B-Team saxists and Stan Getz. As long as they're not playing like Stan Getz. Because that's not fair. But anyway, Stan Getz at Large. I don't remember what song I put here, but it's fucking good.
It was good. I don't remember what song it was, but it was fucking good.
Fucking good.
But not the best song on this playlist.
I mean, they're all the best song on the play. They're all tied for best songs, so that's fine.
Okay, all right.
Another one here. Actually, I'll do this one first. I upgraded my copy of Getz Gilberto. I mean, this is just a must-have.
God, it's incredible.
We were talking too in the store actually yesterday about just like must-haves in the store, and Kind of Blue is also kind of one of those. Like, if you have a record collection, you should have a copy of Kind of Blue. At some point, you can get rid of it because I got rid of mine, but I'll probably get another one at some point. But Kind of Blue is one of them. Like, this is another one that's Getz Gilberto, right? Also,
you
like
gotta have it.
Whipped Cream and Other Delights. Like, you should have a copy of that in your collection. There's just stuff that you have because they're readily available. They're iconic. Everybody talks about them. Whatever it is, but Getz Gilberto. Man, I've had this album like 10 times. I just consistently upgrade and upgrade and upgrade. And it's been a cool process. And finally, I have a 1964 OG stereo, and it sounds fucking unreal. It is damn near mint, and I've never seen a cleaner copy of this ever. But
I want an OG. I want an OG copy like that.
I think we still might have an OG mono, but it's not mint. Or it's like VG plus at best. And
I'll hold off on that because I mean I have a mod like a repress from like 2021 or something like that. I mean it sounds amazing. I'm not complaining, but I mean having an OG would be way cool. We did a side by side comparison of Miles Davis Kind of Blue. We had like an OG copy mono, like the 59, and then I brought in my personal Kind of Blue, which was like the Capitol reissue series from like 2018. Bought it from like Walmart, dude, for like $19.99. And I'll tell you, man, like, and we have a nice setup at our store too. Like, we're not just like a fucking bootleg spot. Like, we have a good turntable. We have good JBL speakers. We have like a early 80s Marantz receiver. Like, we got a solid setup. And honestly, like side by side, I think they both. I think it's even. I think it's fucking even. Really?
Yeah.
That's honestly impressive for such a cheap record.
And we have, I mean, the OG Kind of Blue we have is like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
Is your reissue, is that stereo?
Yeah. No, it's mono.
Okay, so it's one of those like special, digitally remastered in mono on, it was like a for whatever
weird legacy edition or something that they put out.
Yeah. Okay.
But
damn, man, I love jazz. I love jazz.
If it's for something you really, really, really want and something like you really like, and I think we both kind of gravitate more towards like the rock influence in jazz anyway. Like
yeah,
I would never pony up, $500 for a Kind of Blue. But I would pony
No.
up like $500 for like a Bitches Brew or something like that, something more in our wheelhouse, but not kind of blue.
But I do love some lounge jazz too.
And
Lounges.
There's a lot of it out there, and that's what I'm saying. Like, why? I don't know. I think kind of blue honestly is a little bit boring. So is like Time Out, like Take 5 by Dave Brubeck, that like iconic fucking
that record's everywhere,
and it's a great record.
Yeah.
I have a copy.
It is. I do too. You got.
But I think it's a little
that's
weak.
another record that I feel like everybody should have in their collection.
Yeah.
It is so iconic. I mean, I agree with you. It's not the best jazz record in my collection or that I've heard. And not to say we're huge jazz enthusiasts or experts, but I mean, compare it to some of the other heavy hitters, it's definitely on the bottom of the list.
Yeah.
I mean, because you're gonna throw on Getscoberto over fucking Dave Brubeck, or you're gonna throw on John Coltrane, over that.
Yeah.
So,
and I have some cool like Brubeck stuff. Like some of his before that, he did this college tour where it was the Dave Brubeck Quartet, and there's 4 guys, and they went from college to college to college across the U.S. and they played a bunch of shows for free at these colleges, and they recorded it. And like that stuff's fucking gold, dude. It's so goddamn
cool.
good. And that record goes for like $10. Whereas like the Time Out, you get an OG that's like $100.
yeah.
It's like, come on, man, really? And it's just, I don't know. It's just a snowball effect of these records are iconic, but they're iconic because people want them. People want them because they're iconic. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just don't care. I really just don't care. Lean and mean. Keep that collection. Lean and mean, baby boy. So yeah, Getscoberto.
That's what I'm all about.
That's one. Well, you have all those Korn records, but that's not a big deal. The other the other Stan Getz here is jazz samba, jazz samba
Yeah.
man. This is 1962. Before Getscoberto. This was like instrumental.
Charlie
to bringing,
Bird, by the way.
Well, it was okay. It was both of them correct together. But that's fine.
But you just said Stan Getz.
Because he's like the mastermind behind this thing.
I know, but you still got to throw in Charlie Bird.
Okay, well then we can think in like whoever, Bill Rickenbacker who played drums, and the other guy who played guitar.
But, I mean, look at the cover too. The title is Stan Getz and Charlie Bird.
Yeah, it's because Charlie Bird is the one who introduced him to all of it and the bossa nova. But that's all right. That's fine.
So don't discount him.
I'm not discounting him. But I'm talking about Stan Getz here. I'm not talking about Charlie Bird. I'm talking about Stan Getz.
But you're also, dismissing the fact that Charlie Bird was a big part of that record.
I only dismissed him because I just didn't. It wasn't like a lie by omission. I was already talking about Stan Getz, so the fact that I didn't mention Charlie Bird, meaningless. The album is called Jazz Samba. It's not called Jazz Samba by Stan Getz and Charlie Bird. I just said it was a Stan Getz album, which it is a Stan Getz album. If I was talking about Charlie Bird, this was a Charlie Bird album, but I didn't, so that's fine. But anyway, I like this more than Getscoberto. I really do. I think Getscoberto for me. I do. Yeah, I think it's.
No.
Well, hold on there, dude. Because
Okay.
what was the last time you listened to both of them like back to back?
Back to back, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
I need a cleaner copy of Jazz Samba too.
Actually, this
Mine's
is
pretty
one
beat
that this is 1962. I got an OG pressing of this one.
Fucking asshole.
This fucking guy. Honestly, though, I think so. Like my biggest issue with Getscoberto is the singing. There's too much of it. I just don't really care for it that much. It's nice. It's cute. And I do like the Sadonka Samba, Sadonka Shy, Vai. Like that's cool, but I wish it was just one time. I wish it was one time, and then I wish like the music would take it over, and it would never hear it again. And there's just a little bit too much singing in my cool kind of jazz. And Jazz Samba, I think, just has more of what I'm looking for, and it's like the true introduction to what most people think of, like when they think of bossa nova. Like this is it.
Yeah. But it's not perfected like it was on Getscoberto.
Getscoberto's just poppier. But Getscoberto just like has like normal song structures and choruses and things. So that's fine.
The last 2 weeks with you, are just so much complaining about great things.
I'm not even. What am I complaining about?
You're just complaining. You're fussy.
Shit, just you wait, homie. Just you wait. All right, so that's it for Stan Getz.
Yeah.
The last two things are Miles Davis. One is Live Evil, Miles Davis's album, 1971. This is one of those albums that like I don't even really fucking know what they were doing. I think they were they were splicing together like Grateful Dead style live tracks with studio things and putting it together into one like different song. I think that was what's happening. But this has all the same guys that you know, right? John McLaughlin's in here, and Herbie Hancock's on here, and Steve Grossman's in here.
Billy Cobham too.
I don't think Billy Cobham's on this one. No, he is. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, he is. And every track is different though. Every track has like a bunch of different people on it. But I like this. This is an era of Miles Davis that I fucking love. I think it's fantastic because I think this is Miles Davis at his best. At his best, he is just like a conductor rather than a creator.
He's a great band. He's one of the greatest band leaders.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think that, God, man, you look at like the lineups for even like Kind of Blue and some of his big ones. It's like, holy shit, he had some big fucking names on those things, and that's why those albums are as iconic as they were, because all those guys, you know, Paul Chambers and Gil Evans, all these guys played in other things that are just as big, just not in namesake, because for whatever reason, Kind of Blue just blew up. I'm really hating on Kind of Blue lately.
You are, yeah.
I just don't fucking care anymore. I just don't. I think it's overrated. But it's still I really do.
But it's still a great fucking record.
Why? What makes it great?
It's just I don't know. I don't know.
And after that is like it's just as good. His album Walking is what made Kind of Blue so great.
The jazz fusion stuff I think is way better. But the Kind of Blue record is still great. It's still a great listen. I can't tell you why because I don't know shit about jazz, but it's enjoyable. I have no reason to get rid of my copy of it.
You will.
No, I don't think it will because I mean
you will once you get into other jazz that is like, holy shit, this is also just as fucking good, and I don't need to like worry about it. But like literally, Miles Davis, I have other '50s era Miles Davis that sounds just as good, if not better, than Kind of Blue that I like more.
And back to your old point, it's just one of those records that everybody should have in their collection.
At some point, I said at some point, not like forever, because I think I may still have it, or I got rid of my Herb Alpert, but. Like, do you still have an Herb Alpert, the whipped cream?
Yeah, that's the only one I have left. I had like 4 or 5 of his records, but it's just like, dude, if I'm gonna listen to him, I'm just gonna listen to that one record. Whipped cream is all you need.
Oh, no, because his first album is fucking just straight like mariachi band of music. I don't like it's that. So goddamn good, but it's done in like a jazz way. And it's great.
All right, well. This Miles Davis song from this live record was incredible, and I would love to have this record. The live records are amazing. There was that one that he did in Japan that we talked about like a few months back, that Japanese recording.
Oh yeah.
Or I don't think we talked about it on the pod. I think we were just texting about it because I heard about it and I listened to it on Spotify, and I was just kind of like, dude, it was fucking incredible. Like his live shit is amazing. And then they did Bitches Brew live, and you can get that on vinyl too. And that performance was fantastic as well. It's killer.
I'll also say too that like I love Bitches Brew, but his album right before that, In a Silent Way, that was like a true fusion for him going into like the old cool hard bop thing into. And again, this is what I think, and I'm getting more into jazz just because the other part of the record store loves jazz, and so he's kind of like it's just permeating onto me now. But In a Silent Way is like his transition into Bitches Brew, and so you're getting like all the cool like Bitches Brew stuff, but then you're getting also like the cool like early '60s cool jazz thing, and it's just like a cool blend of the things together. So I don't know if you've ever heard In a Silent Way, but check that one out.
Yeah, I have it
because that one's fucking dope.
I have it. Yeah,
because I think that's better than Bitches Brew.
I haven't listened to it. I haven't listened to it in a long time. I don't remember.
I don't know. It's good. It's good. But anyway, it all leads up to this. This is it. This is the end goal here. This is your favorite Miles Davis record.
I mean, it's fine. This record. What is it? What a record?
Sketches of Spain, dude. Album or Miles Davis from 1960.
Yeah, it's
late 50s. God damn,
it's good, but I've never really. I mean, I have it, but it's never something I want to go pick out first from Miles Davis. You know what I mean? Plus, my copy's kind of beat up. It was your old copy.
Oh, yeah. This is another one that I've gone through 5 or 6 or 7 copies of and just constantly upgrade. But now I have an official 1960 6i edition of this. And I'm super stoked. And it's super clean, too.
What happened to your other copy? The one that you had right before this?
I was trading to the store.
I'll trade you out. I'll trade you out mine for that one.
I mean, I'll put it. I think I listed like $10 or something. I don't remember how much I put it at. Something super cheap, and I know no one's gonna buy it anyway because people just don't really like this one. They like the cover. It kind of pops. But like, okay, so it's a little backstory, I guess. Here, this is like his orchestral album that he did because he was inspired by like flamenco when he and his then girlfriend or wife went to this thing in Spain and they watched this flamenco performance. He's like, holy shit, this is fucking cool. And so then he took kind of like old classical Spanish bred music and then incorporated jazz into it. But this is not like a jazz record and classical record mashed together into one. This is not like a jazz guy doing classical music. There's not like a classical thing that just has jazz in it. This is something truly, truly unique. And I think that, so I really love just stripped down jazz. I like just three guys fucking going at it. I think that's amazing. But I also like this. I also like conducting an orchestra, making sure everybody's on point and going in the same direction. I like that because what you don't get a lot too with the 3-4 piece jazz guys is you don't get a lot of like the highs and the lows, like the nuance, the contrast. And, the playing softly to the playing extremely loud, the whatever the classical terms are, the andante and adagios, and where the fuck those Italian words were.
I have no idea.
But like that's why I like these bigger, because like Stan Getz has one called Focus and two that's just absolutely phenomenal. But I like these orchestral arrangements done with these jazz guys because they're just leading this. And again, Gil Evans, man, like Miles Davis is hooking up with Gil Evans, and he would just be nothing without Gil Evans. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, this album is unreal. This album is my favorite Miles Davis album by far, like leaps and bounds. Not even close to anything else.
Come on, leaps and bounds.
Leaps and fucking bounds, dude. This album blows my mind every time I hear it. This album, and then anything Stan Getz does in like the 60s that wasn't like the Bossa Nova. I like the Bossa Nova stuff a lot, but I've just like, I fucking heard that. I've heard it so much, and just Stan Getz like blows me away too. A lot of jazz this week. A lot of jazz.
Yeah, a lot of jazz. But that's the thing that's kind of turned me off from Sketches of Spain is it's too much of an orchestra, and I've never really been into that style. It's been very difficult for me to get into that style, and it's a good record, but I don't know. I don't know why you keep it, honestly, at this point.
Why do you even keep it then?
I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. I should have purged it.
You keep it because you think like, oh, I can't get rid of Miles Davis. Like, what am I doing? Like, fuck it.
In this case, yeah.
Get rid of it. I got rid of my kind
of
blue. You go fuck.
But you pushed this record hard on me too.
I know.
Because I didn't
goddamn good.
Because I didn't go out and get this record. You're like, just take it. I just have it.
I know. I need you to take this.
So I did not go out of my way to buy this.
This is the same shit I do to like people that come into the store too. Like something that I really, really like Grand Funk, for instance. Like people just don't fucking give a shit about Grand Funk, and it bothers me. And so I just take it. Like I don't. It's okay. I don't need it. Like no, it's free. Just fucking take it. Stick it in your bag and take it. I want you to listen to it because it's really good. Like I have to like push it so hard. Put down your Taylor Swifts and take Grand Funk.
That's a big jump. Taylor Swift to Grand Funk.
I should say put down your fucking Aerosmiths and take Grand Funk, because Taylor Swift that's a little too contemporary. I need something a little bit older that I don't like. Yeah. And Aerosmith is a band that I just don't fucking like. I don't like them. Don't care.
Overrated.
All right. That was it, dude. That's all I got.
Else?
No, I can do that. Oh, I've been in a good, pretty good jazz mood. But these are the only things that I've picked up or have upgraded.
Very good. Very good.
Wow.
Well, I didn't get anything new this week, so it's just I did listen to a lot of records this week. Some stuff that I haven't listened to in a long time or only listened to once. We start with Deep Purple. I haven't listened to them in a long ass time. Listen to all my Deep Purple that I have. I have 4 of their records, but the one that still stands, it's not my favorite of theirs, but it stands out a lot, is their record Burn, their 8th album from 1974. Mind you, they put, what did I say? Like 14 records in 10 years or something like that?
Yeah. It was at least one record and a half per year.
Yeah, it's fucking insane. So this is their 8th one. This is the first record with the Mark III lineup. Really the big changes being David Coverdale on vocals. It's his first record, and Glenn Hughes on bass. And David Coverdale, because he did, I think, 2 more records after this, and especially the next one, Stormbringer, absolute trash of a record.
Garbage.
It's so bad. But this one, Burn, everybody in the band kills it. Just absolutely fucking kills it. It's not as heavy as the earlier Deep Purple, but there's a lot more influence, not outside influence, but other kind of genres. Some funk thrown in there, some kind of like, I don't want to say bossa nova, but just kind of I don't know. There's a lot of different influences on this record, and it shows. And everybody brings it. Ian Pace just rips it up on the drums. Of course, Richie Blackmore kills it. But really, I just with David Coverdale, you just think Whitesnake, and you just think of the shitty fucking ballads that Whitesnake have put out. But damn, dude, he rocks on this one. He just fucking kills it. He's so good. His voice sounds amazing on this record, and I wish more people would hear this Deep Purple record, because everybody thinks of, Deep Purple and Rock and Machine Head and shit like that, which are fantastic records. And Deep Purple and Rock is my favorite Deep Purple record.
Oh, so good.
But yeah, this record is really something special, and it's really slept on a lot, which sucks. It really does. It's incredible. So I do need to upgrade my copy, because there is a part at the end of side A that loops.
Ooh. So
yeah, my copy is, the jacket is like, there's only one seam that's holding it together. Just the spine is holding it together. Yeah, and the record's it's listenable, except for that loop at the end of side A. So, but Burn is also a record I don't see in the wild very often, really ever. Now that I think about it, It's always like the shitty Deep Purples that are out there, which sucks. But
I'm still on the lookout for Deep Purple's Deep Purple. I've still never once seen this in the wild.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Pretty much all the stuff from the 70s, I don't really see in the wild. Late 60s and 70s, I don't really see in the wild. Even Machine Head, I don't see too often. It's always bootlegs, live records, or records from like 1980 and to now. Like, it's never the good shit.
It's just always beat up. Like, Machine Head's always fucking beat up.
Yeah, always. Yeah. Whenever I do see it, it's beat shit. And they're still charging like $20-$25 for it.
I've come to the conclusion that I'm only going to keep 3 Deep Purple records. And one of them I don't even have. But I'm only going to keep Deep Purple's Deep Purple when I find it. And then Deep Purple and Rock. And then they're live. That's it. That's all I'm going to keep.
The Live in Japan?
Yeah.
That's a good record.
That's like, including live albums, that is their best record. Period. End of discussion.
Fair,
move on.
That's like saying Mark, Tom, and Travis show is the best record.
But that's not, because first of all, the sequencing is all fucked up and dumb. They should have just left it in the banter in between. I don't want to hear one entire side of my vinyl that's just banter with no context. It's stupid. It bothers me. It's always bothered me.
I listen to that side every time I listen to the record too.
I don't ever listen to that side.
You gotta listen to that.
You
side.
don't.
You do.
You don't. You don't have to listen to it, because the Man Overboard isn't even on that side, so you can just skip that side entirely.
I'm sorry. I like to laugh. I like to have a good time. Unlike you, clearly.
I don't.
But Deep Purple, Burn, check it out. Check out the song I put on the playlist. It's killer. And you should buy this record too. I don't know why you hate this album.
We have it in our store. I'll probably spin it tomorrow, to be honest. But
it's really good, man. It's a good, solid Deep Purple record, and it's just different. The third singer in the band, and it's just unbelievable that they still kill it. Mind you, it's only like 10 years since their first record, but
because I have a store now. It's just like, dude, we're getting so much stuff in, and so many clean copies of things, and so many things that I've kind of always wanted, and then now it's just like I can just have this, right? I'm the one who makes a decision.
And so you can just walk out with it.
Yeah,
no repercussions.
And so it's like I have to one, have some like self-control, because there's a lot of FOMO that goes on with this, just because I'm like surrounded by records. Like, I want this, but like, do I really want this? Like some cool fucking alternate cover of the Velvet Underground's White Light, White Heat came in, which I've never seen before. It's this weird like alternate cover that they only did in a couple countries, and it was a promo, and I was like, God damn, this is fucking clean. And like both me and David wanted it, and I was like, but like, do you really want this, or do you want this because it's so unique and rare? It's like, well, yeah, That's not my favorite Velvet Underground record. It's not even like an original. So no, we gotta let it go.
I do admire the self-control.
It's hard.
I really do.
It's hard.
Yeah. Considering, 3 years ago, you were just picking up everything.
Yeah.
No matter the condition.
I know.
You were just taking it.
I still only have Zeppelin 2, Zeppelin 4, and House of the Holy. And that's it. Oh, and then my box set live.
Three best.
That's it. That's all you need.
I mean, those are the best ones.
I probably won't ever get anything else.
Not even Zeppelin 1. Come on.
Nah.
Zeppelin 1 is... I mean, I could see 3 and Presence and the other two, but...
Zeppelin 1 is it's just too cheesy. It's too...
it's so good, though.
It's too rip-offy. So,
it is, but it's still fucking great. It's a great cover album.
Even Floyd, man. Like, I spun your copy of Metal that you had me hold because it's so fucking clean. I was like, I wonder how, let me see how good this is. And honestly, it starts off fucking so good. It does. That first track, whatever it is, it's so goddamn good.
That bass coming in. Oh, dude, that build up with that bass. Oh, it's so fucking
But then
incredible.
they start singing, and then it goes right back into, Piper era, just stupid fucking pop music. Like, dude, shut the hell up. I don't like it. So, no. That was easy.
Yeah, so now you can't keep my copy. So that's good.
Yeah.
All right. This next one, this is the second time I've spun this record. Or actually third. I take it back because I did spin this when we did Thrice a couple months ago. This is the Alchemy Index, their fifth record from 2007. Their concept record, their super rad concept record, where every EP is based off of the different element, one of the 4 different elements. I just this weekend or a couple days ago, I just spun Water and Fire because that's all you need, or Fire and Water. That's all you need.
They're the best, but that's not all you need. Air and Earth have.
Well, okay, yeah, I agree. Okay.
There's merit.
There is.
Give credit where credit is due. Okay.
But I just didn't want to listen to Earth and Air, so I just listened to the first 2, and man, every time I hear Water, I forget just how incredible and different that record sounds, and how they were able to just capture, as stupid as it sounds, capture the sound of water or whatever. It's just
amazing.
It's so incredible, and the Water EP is mind blowing. So yeah, I mean, if you've never heard that, it sounds like nothing like Thrice has ever done in any of their career. It's just something truly unique. And then you and I have it on vinyl, and it's that really awesome book. It's just the presentation of it is really, really rad too.
It's one of those things where we paid $120 for that Zeppelin How the West Was Won box set.
105.
And it's 105. It's a great box set, but what do you get with it? You just get 4 LPs, and that's pretty much it.
There's no presentation. Yeah.
This Thrice box set was what, $80?
Yeah.
Dude, for after having seen what it looks like in person, feeling it, touching it, reading it, I would pay $200 for this. All day.
It's like an old book.
All day.
Like an old book from the 1700s.
It's unreal. It's well crafted. The seam's fucking thick. You can open that thing a million times, it's not going to split.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's incredible.
The only weird thing is that they're 10 inches. The records are 10 inches, which I only have. Besides this, I only have 2 other 10-inch records. It's a weird. It's a weird format. It's a weird size.
It's cool. It's kitschy. Kitschy.
I mean, if they would have just done it on a 12-inch and then did it at 45, that would have been cool.
That would have been really cool, actually.
And I don't know if the quality would have been better, but I mean, I think having the 12-inch LP, it looks better in your collection because the 10-inch just stands out. I mean, it's in my box set collection, but still, it's
here.
It's small. It's tiny.
It's dinky.
Especially when your other box sets are so much bigger. The Mars Volta one I have, the Pumpkins ones. They're big. They're huge compared to this one. So it just really sticks out. But
I only have 6 box sets left.
All Grateful Dead, right?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I have 8. I have 8 box sets total. 3 are Grateful Dead.
Really? What are the boxes? Oh, you have Zeppelin. And what else?
Thrice.
Oh,
Green
Thrice.
Day.
Okay. Oh, I forgot you have Nimrod. Yeah, the Nimrod box.
And then I have
Which
the
I need to
Beethoven.
Oh yeah, I
And
do
then I
have
have
that box
this-
set too.
And then this cool ass box set that's just like early folk shit from like Pete Seeger, Lead Belly, Woody Guthrie. I like a lot.
I got a box set that I know that you would love to have.
Which one?
That Rage Against the Machine one.
Yeah, I do want that one. Let's bring it over next time.
Even though it's like all just like CDs and booklets and shit, it's only like it's only the one LP.
I want it.
But anyway, so yeah, Thrice, Alchemy Index, great stuff. And then the last thing here, this is a bootleg of AFI's album Crash Love. I listened to it this week.
Why did you listen to it this week?
September 29th was the 14th anniversary of it coming out. And I threw it on, and then your dumbass got it into the record store. An OG, the only time it's ever been pressed, officially
Fucking
been
nuts.
pressed. You get it, dropped off at your store, and it made me mad. But no, it's so rad that you found one in the wild. It's so fucking cool. But no, I spun mine, and honestly, this bootleg, it's one of the better bootlegs I have. I do have quite a few. But no, this is good, and I love this record. I don't care what anyone says. I think this is really an underrated record that's forgotten, totally forgotten by not just the like fans, but the band as well. They never really talk about this record. They never play songs off this record. And yeah, it's from 2009. They had already peaked, popularity wise with Sing the Sorrow and December Underground, and this came out after December Underground, and they just never recaptured that popularity, I guess. So yeah, this is very pop rock, but it's good. It's good pop rock, and honestly, I like it better than December Underground, and I don't like it better than Sing the Sorrow, but I do like it better than December Underground.
That's something. Okay.
Did you spin it?
Of course I did. That was the first thing
Okay.
I spun.
Okay.
Because I was like, let me just make sure that I don't want this before we sell it. Before we, that's why I spin things.
I would be more upset if you kept it than when you sell it. It's like when you get dogs. I'll be happy when you eventually get dogs before me, but I'm still gonna be mad about it because I know somebody's gonna bring the Dogs EP into your store. If you got Crash Live a month into opening your store, you're gonna get other crazy shit like that.
It's funny because whenever we get stuff in and like we both just fanboy out for things, and I fanboyed out for this thing because I know what it is. I know that it was only pressed the once, and I know it's worth a lot of money, but I know I also don't like it. But I was still like, oh my god! But I kind of like shrieked, like what? And he was like, what? Like what the fuck? I have no words. I like couldn't formulate words. But then like I found like the Circle Jerks thing in there too, and there was just a bunch of like cool shit that just like I fanboyed out. I just know when dogs come to the store, I'm not gonna be able to hide my excitement, my giddiness.
And you're just gonna give it to me.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna pay the guy handsomely for it, and then put it in your pile. Mm-hmm.
Give you $100 for it. That's fair.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Sure. That's the
Making some
thing.
money.
Like this Crash Love shit, dude, it's worth so much fucking money. But
Mhm.
I really want it to go to somebody who actually really wants it. Because man, fucking these scalper motherfuckers out here, it's just they're so annoying.
Yeah, and it's worth a lot. So,
Because-
if anybody
if I-
listening really wants it, hit up Jeff because
Yeah.
it's super fucking hard to find. And can I say it? That no, well, maybe I shouldn't say it. Never mind.
Say what?
I was gonna say, for somebody who really wants it, you know where I'm going.
No.
If somebody really wants it, you're willing to go down in price a little bit.
Yeah.
So
It's a $400 record, but like, friends and family is that shit. Absolutely.
I would buy it, but I can't drop $100, $200, $300, $400 on this. Like, there's no way I could do that.
Because it's not that good.
No, it is that. It is
Sorry,
so
you're
fucking
right.
good.
I shouldn't have said not that good. It's not good at all. This record is not good. At all. It's one of their worst records.
Oh, you're an idiot.
It's terrible. It's fucking terrible.
It's not. But
I didn't even finish it. I had to turn it off like halfway through the
No,
second
you
side.
didn't.
I swear to you,
Bullshit.
I swear to you, I did. I couldn't take it.
what did David say?
Oh, he wasn't there when I played it.
Oh, okay.
I knew he would hate it too.
Well, David only likes psych pop and jazz. That's all he likes. He doesn't like anything else.
He likes Brand New a lot.
What?
I mean, he was a normal kid at one point.
Yeah, okay. That's fair.
And the full moon hit him, and he turned into like this monster that he is now.
That's good. That's good. All right. That's all I got for the vinyls. Let's get into some new music, other happenings in the music world. The first song here, some newer bands I kind of wanted to bring to the pod if I hadn't already. But this first one is called Speed of Light. They put out a song called Teeth. This is their first recorded song, like studio recording they put out. They I actually discovered them on TikTok like maybe a year ago, and they're a young band. It's 3-piece, all siblings. The singer, she's only 16. She's only 16.
Ugh.
What?
I don't. I was gonna say nice things, but now I don't want to say anything nice. So
Why?
Siblings? Ugh. And like
Okay, yeah.
underage
it's
siblings?
cheesy.
Ugh.
Well, the brothers are like I think 18, 19, or 18 and 20 or something.
I'm over it. I'm already over it.
But yeah, Speed of Light. They started popping up on my TikTok feed, and I really liked what I saw on there. And they have some of the live recordings of songs on their Spotify and stuff. But yeah, this is the first one that came out, and it's called Teeth. I think it's really good, but it doesn't capture their live sound that well. And it's not a knock to the band or the people that recorded it. It's just sometimes it's hard to capture a live feeling on a record or on a studio recording, but it's good. And I figure now you're not going to say anything nice about it. So
I will not. There's this band.
You're
This band,
so annoying.
There's this band.
You're so annoying.
What? I'm just not going to.
Because I know you liked it. Oh, you're so frustrating.
Just
You're
saying.
pissing me off today.
Just saying.
You said a lot of dumb things.
I just
already
don't. I
today.
don't fucking like that shit, dude. I don't like siblings starting a band because it just makes me think of like Creative Impulse, like parents pushing their children to be in a band. And
I get it.
And like the Shags. The Shags is something that comes to mind. Lighthouse Records found this band from like the fucking 60s, and it was like three or four siblings.
I think it was 3 of them. Yeah.
And their parents like pushed them to be in this band, and like who gives a fucking shit, dude? Who cares? Like, ugh, just disingenuous, unauthentic. Ugh.
Okay. All right. Well,
I'm being a gatekeeper anyway, so why don't I go fuck?
yeah, okay.
I'm locking
So
that gate.
this next thing comes from I don't know who these people are. Sullivan King and Adventure Club. The song features Atreyu, and the song wasn't terrible. It has like it genre jumps a lot. The song is called "You Can't Break Me." I've been very critical of Atreyu over the last like 5-6 years, as have you. But this is definitely not a return to form, but it's definitely one of the better things they put out over the last 5-6 years. Especially with the dubstep drops, there's some good screaming. It's kind of a wild song. So I didn't playlist it, but I just kind of wanted to hear your thoughts on it.
So I guess my thoughts are stem from this question: Is this just Brandon, or is more guys from Atreyu involved in this?
So it's listed as Brandon, but it sounds like one of the bass players screaming on this one. It sounds like his scream. So I think it's the band, but I don't know why Brandon was the only one listed.
I mean,
but whatever.
Okay. If the band is involved like musically, then I like this song a lot. If it's just some other like side thing, this Gilbert and Sullivan in Adventure Time doing a song and featuring Brandon, then that's stupid. I fucking hate this thing. But if the band is doing this music, then I like that.
I think it was the band. I really do think it was the band, but yeah,
that's
I don't know
cool.
why it's
Fuck
listed
yeah,
as
man!
Brandon.
To like dive into dubstep, dive into a little bit of electronic sound, and do it cool. I don't mind little electronic. My metalcore, It's fine.
I don't mind it either. If it's done well, I don't mind. But yeah, go check it out. It's interesting. Check out the playlist, right? Like I said, the playlist in this description is you can listen to all these songs as we talk. So get into that. Sum 41. For whatever reason, I don't know. This song came out this week, I guess. But yeah, you and I haven't talked about this at all. They put out a new song called Landmines, and this song sucks.
So it was weird. It was kind of like surreptitiously released. Like I didn't even fucking know about it until today.
Really? Skip and I were talking about it on the Discord.
I remember that, but I'm a working man now. I work, like 30 hours a week now. So I get it,
We all work.
Yeah, but I used to not work for a long time. So
Well, that's true. Yeah.
that's like you going from your normal work schedule now to like double that. Like that's where I'm going to here. But yeah, I remember you guys talking about it now. But I thought it was a different song because the song's terrible. The song is not even.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Production wise, mix wise, it sounds so flat and empty, no personality.
Maybe I did listen to the song then because
the melody's not good. It's just derivative garbage. It's
like,
just not.
This is what we're like looking forward to. This is the fucking first thing that we hear from this double album. This like grand expose they're putting out that's gonna bridge the gap between pop punk and fucking metal. Like, are you kidding me? This?
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah, it's bad.
No, I'm not. I mean, based off of this song, I'm not looking forward to the record, especially since they haven't put out a proper good full length record since Chuck. Let's just be real here. They have not. Good songs here and there, but never a full album of good shit. And if they're spreading out over 2 albums, come on, that shit is not going to be great. So, yeah, Sum 41, Landmines. I guess if you want to get into it. Oh, and the video. Oh, the video was just. It was so gross. It was just like them. It was just like them. The concept of the video was like them as teenagers, like when the band first started, but they didn't play themselves. They hired like, teenagers or whatever to act them, and they were pulling pranks on people in the neighborhood. And it's just like, dude, you guys are in your mid 40s, and
they should have just played themselves and made it goofy.
I know it would have been funny.
Tongue in cheek.
Yes.
Come on, guys.
Exactly. But yeah, it was lame. So another lame song. I just want to make fun of it. Taking Back Sunday put out a song called Amphetamine Smiles. This is just a bad acoustic ballad. It sucks.
Okay.
It's terrible. You like this?
I didn't like it, but I didn't hate it. And after I watched some like behind the scenes thing of them making the video for the last song that came out.
Yeah, where they had that party.
Yeah, and I kind of like that song a little bit more. And I don't hate the song. And I think the song is one of those ones that I think this will grow on me.
What?
Yeah.
You make no sense. You make no fucking
like
sense because that last song was pretty good. It wasn't the best, but it was good.
I hated it at first though.
But you're like, oh, this new one's good. This is just like
I didn't say it was good. I think it'll grow on me. It's just
ever
cute.
since you opened up this record store, it's just like I don't know what goes through your head anymore. I don't know where I went wrong with you. But
can you imagine like any parent ever saying that to a child? Like, where did we go wrong? Like, damn, dude, it's fucked up.
It's so dick. All right, the last new song here comes from Corey Taylor, singer from Slipknot. This is his new solo song called "We Are the Rest," and I actually really like this song. I playlisted it. It's like this kind of like punk kind of thing, punk metal thing that he's doing on the song. Pretty cool guitar solo too. It was fun. It was a really fun song. I dug it a lot. But I mean, not like Slipknot good, but it's good stuff. What'd you think?
I thought it was cool. Like you put any kind of like punkier song and do a bunch of shouty vocals. Like I'll at least enjoy myself.
Yeah, I mean, he's never put out a song like this, as far as I know.
It's very.
I've listened to almost everything he's done.
Very Pennywise-esque. Like this is.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well,
it sounds like he's actually having fun.
Yeah,
it sounds like he's having a good time, which he's never sounded like that before.
It's a good like punk rock song.
Yeah, exactly. So go check it out. We Are the Rest from Corey Taylor. And so that's all I got for the new songs. But there's something I did want to bring up, which I thought was super fucking cool. Did you look up any of these videos that I told you to look up?
Oh yeah, I've been watching like random Instagram feeds and stuff all week.
Yeah, so out in Las Vegas, there's this new thing that they built out there called the Sphere.
The Venetian.
And it's is it at the Venetian?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay, I didn't know where it was at, but the Venetian's a nice hotel too.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they built this giant literal sphere, and it's a giant screen. So like they'll have it like make it into like the moon or like all kinds of weird shit. And they play the U2, who we hate U2. They played the first show ever within the Sphere, and I mean the music sucked, but the visuals were incredible. I've never seen anything like it. Like
So-
it's some shit straight out of like Blade Runner. Like it was amazing. It was so fucking amazing, right?
So there's just so many like parts of this. First of all, it costs over $1 billion to make this fucking thing. $1 billion, not $1 million, $1 billion. So like what? That's fucking that. Oh, that blows me away. And like I think there's like 16,000 speakers in this fucking thing, and they're all like wired so that way if you're up at the very top like deck, you're not getting. Like if you see him hit the drums, you're getting the noise of him hitting the drums. You're not getting like you're not seeing him hit the drums. Yeah, the delay. There you go. So like there's a lot of stuff going into this, and it sucks. It fucking sucks so hard that it was U2 doing this. But like, dude, this is unreal. This is so fucking amazing.
Right?
I want to see like Star Wars or some shit here. I'd pay fucking hundreds to see Star Wars here. This is next level shit.
Even watching the videos was kind of overwhelming because people who were filming it were not just filming the screens, but kind of like moving around to the crowd. And literally the screen goes all the way to the ceiling and behind you. And I can't explain it. Like it was so neat. It was just, I don't know. I'm still blown away by it. Obviously it was just so super fucking cool. And it does suck that it was U2 of all bands.
Ugh.
But
like it makes sense though, right? Like it's that, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that sucks that it's them because they're fucking trash. But like it makes sense.
But also in the video too, I didn't even hear the music. I was so entranced by the visuals that I wasn't even paying attention to the song. And it's like, why even have a band play on the stage? The stage was so tiny
Yeah.
at the bottom. So it's like, why even have a band play? And the people in the comments are saying like, oh, this you should just do like a planetarium thing and just play Pink Floyd or some shit like that.
Oh, dude, that'd be so
Like
cool.
that would be fucking incredible. You don't even need a live band. That's how fucking cool it is.
Just some like fucking Griffith Observatory shit, like Star Talk with Neil deGrasse or some shit up there. I'd watch that. That'd be cool.
So yeah, no, it's really rad. I didn't look it up. I don't know what other bands are going to be playing there, but man, yeah, I would love to experience it. But I'm sure it's thousands of dollars just to even get a ticket. But damn, it'd be cool. It'd be cool.
Damn,
So that's all I got.
Dude, that's insane. There's like 100,000 different like speaker drivers or some shit. There's just thousands and thousands and thousands of speakers everywhere.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's so
Absolutely
cool.
insane.
God damn, that's cool. But no, but they have a residency there till like December.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they'll be there. For
And they're
a
playing.
while.
They're playing at that Sphere every night, or not every night, but
Yeah,
as the residency.
it's the Achtung, no ding ding without the wedding ring. That's the tour. Stupid. You'll be happy to know that we've been watching a lot of movies like during the week just because like I like music and stuff, but like sometimes I just want to watch TV like at work. And we watched Young Frankenstein, and then we watched
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood.
Oh my god, dude, I forgot about that line in Robin.
So stupid, so
It's
dumb.
really dumb. There's some good shit in that movie though. Hope it's worth the noise.
God, that's like that's my personal favorite line of all Mel Brooks movies.
That line, and then also the scene, the Godfather scene, where Dom DeLuise plays
oh my God,
the Godfather.
that's so
And
funny.
he has the lizard, and the lizard poops on him, and then he pulls out like the fucking cotton balls out of his mouth.
He's like, oh, take these cotton balls from you, and I'll put them in my pocket. So literal.
D.E.D. dead.
Man, these films hold up, dude. Like the Mel Brooks stuff,
know.
they hold up well.
Most of them do. Yeah.
I don't think. I mean, I guess I haven't seen outside like the big ones.
I think because there was a couple in the 80s that were fine. They were okay. Like Silent Movie was okay. Life Stinks was okay, and then To Be or Not to Be was okay as well. Those were like I wouldn't call them duds, but they were just whatever. But Spaceballs, I don't think Spaceballs has really held up.
That was the other one we watched too, was Spaceballs, and Spaceballs is funny because like if
It
you
is.
just really really like Star Wars, then it's funny. but it's really not that like good of a movie on its own.
It's not. Yeah, I rewatched it like maybe a month ago. Yeah, it's just I do really enjoy it because Rick Moranis just
He slays.
Dude, he's so fucking funny. John Candy, of course, is amazing. I mean, those two steal the show for me, honestly. And then Pizza the Hut, he's like picking off pepperonis. Oh, you're so delicious.
But like I feel like it relies too heavily on the audience knowing the ins and outs of Star Wars.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't know. That you're right. That one doesn't hold up that well.
But other ones, Young Frankenstein, Blazing Saddles, High Anxiety. Love High Anxiety.
Oh.
That's a forgotten one too. A lot of people don't remember that movie, but that movie, I think that's one of his best. It's High Anxiety. Have you watched that one? It's the Hitchcock one. It's the one where it's all like Hitchcock themed and all that kind of stuff.
I don't think so.
It's really, it's good. Especially if you've seen it, like the big Hitchcock movies. You're like, okay, this is Scream, this is Birds, this is North by Northwest. But overall, it's a really well-made movie too. It's not just he's using, like, it's not like Spaceballs. Let's just say that. It's actually a good movie. But
okay.
Anyway.
Go.
0-2.
Cool.
Okay, so yeah, thank you all for listening. Go to Spotify, Apple
clap?
Podcasts, give us 5 stars. I did clap.
Yeah,
Glad you heard that. Keep listening. Getting into Billy Talent, finishing up Canada season. So that's it. That's all.
But